Just now or never.
In Canada, the Now or Never Before the Six hip-hop documentary debuted at the On Film Festival to resounding success as critics raved about the film.
In November 2015, WWETV debuted Before the Six Toronto Rappers and hip-hop documentary to critical acclaim at On Film Festival. It was about the history of hip-hop in Toronto through the eyes of Sticky Green. One of the segments included Danny-O and his classic Dear Hip Hop. WWETV Toronto on November 4th, 2017 covered the 20-year celebration event of the song called Dear Hip Hop 20 years later.
Like I said, 20 years in hip hop is like 100 years in anything else. And we're here to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Dear Hip Hop. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you to the man of the hour. This gentleman right here, D.E.O. Make some noise!
So I want you to be here. Come to the stage, y'all. It really means a lot to me that y'all are here. Make some noise for DJ Crouch, please. My favorite DJ, Mel Boogie's in the building. Make some noise, please. I go by the name of Danny-O. Dan, as in Daniel. The E is for Eduardo. The O is for the end of Geraldo. And I came here tonight to show my dad just how hard his son can rock. Rappers out now who are not really rapping. So I just needed to make sure I knew what kind of had in the house with me tonight. So if you love hip hop like I love hip hop, say hell yeah. Hell yeah. If you love hip hop like we love hip hop, say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, okay then. If you know the shit, sing it with me, please. Hands in the air, y'all. Dear hip hop, I love you till I die. To taste the grace of your embrace, I will try. One more time, I need y'all on. Here we go. Dear hip hop, I love you till I die. To taste the grace of your embrace, I will try. Hands up, y'all. Hands up, y'all. Yo. Dear hip hop, what is the state of your condition? Niggas be dishing fiction, making my decision a mission to rip them from the planet, cause my tracks hacks the whackness. Raps and clappers, trying and habitats of a cactus. That is a raw skill, cause Lord fill me with the song to me, so that rappers need an elevator to keep up with me. My objective is to be selective with my projections, to carry up beyond the barriers of new dimensions. Yo, how we slip the slack clothes, we like clothes, I pack clothes to like those who can reach your plateaus. With sensitive scripts, the lips is where I'm preaching. Rubber, lyrics, legion. But when you gave me drugs, I really truly your root. You're always trying to hold me back like teachers did to them in school. My promise to punish poetic breaks for that. Ever since I was 10, you've been my best friend. Yeah, hip hop, I love you till I die. To taste the grace of your embrace, I will try. Introduce to you the skills of the mind. Everybody's hands up, come on, yo. It goes, yeah, hip hop. To taste the grace of your embrace, I will try.
With the likes of legends in Canada as Maestro Fresh Wes.
Just let it fly. got left your back. Toronto, make some noise! Yo, it's simple, so check out my four boys dancing. Okay, I'm from double left, it's the blow up out for fucking see, you look at the poetry, bitch, I'm with the microphone. He goes up, I make something cool, take it back like it's alright, I should have stepped off. Drop the bass and the glaze like the way, smash your like bass. It should work, it was 89. Now they told me to step off. I'm conducting it, because the high rise, I'm constructing it. Start picking paper, I was slow as goddamn. He ain't no pasta, I'm a raw mix. This is hostile, can't know what's nice, yo. Supply to the first side, let your backbone slide. Toronto, make some noise! Quickly, I got a brand new album coming out November 17th called Coach Fresh. Alright? Right about now, we celebrate my good friend over here. Daniel, this is the reason why we all here. Alright? Congratulations, understand what I'm saying? Hip-hop in Canada, I gotta say, a lot of people come to me, they go, Maestro, I want to be a rap artist, you got any advice for me? I say, I got advice. They go, what's the advice? I say, simple, don't make records. They say, what? And I say, don't make records, make history. Anybody can make a record, but making history is what you got, my brother. Give it up to my man, Daniel.
Yo, we making history tonight, am I right, Toronto? About to take it to the next level now. I told you I feel blessed and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I see a lot of familiar faces, a lot of people that I've gotten to know over the past 20 plus years, because y'all in hip-hop as much as me, this is about us doing it together. But I gotta tell you, it feels really good when one of your regents goes gold and platinum and shit, and he's still your regent. Yo, I'm not done bringing legends to the stage. Doesn't sound like you're ready though. Percy, I see you. Click, I see you. I said I'm not done bringing legends to the stage. So Toronto, make some noise for my brother, Choclair.
Yeah, what's up, T-Dot? How you feeling right now? Hey, yo, Mel Boogie, let's rock it. Let's bring you back to the beginning. Yeah, I want you to put your tools up in the air right now. Get them up! Get them up! There they go. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, 2, 1, 2, 1. Everybody in the back. Yeah, 3, 1, here's the feel bullshit. Yeah, you wanna take my hand off the walls? Do some shit like on the face forms in the walls. Mentality, not where it should be. When you see red and legs, break the night skies. Reflection of a madman in a kid on another mother dies. Another handcuff, mother's knees, not the buckle looking forward when you see the child outlining chalk silence. Poking my shots for screams from now coming through your flesh. Cold steel, interrupting bloodstreams. The constant cramp, the pros if you do it right up in your luxury, man, for real. Makes you wanna run that drug deal. I'm sick of all this loose change, pennies, nickels, and dimes. Pocket monster bills, everything, fat meals. This lifetime struggle and peace. Searching dollars like a pack of Ramses. It's hard to conceive that you can be something when you had nothing running just to be down. Only get it clammed by your peers. That's why fights happen at Nathan Square every year. Understand, never seen my dad since grade 9. I don't know, sometime before y'all just know that time fly. So I just rely on my family, my mother and brothers, and my boys first before these others. And try to stay strong through these hard times and tough times. Hard times every time I'm on prize. It's 21 years of my lifetime. All my life I kept my eyes on the prize. But every time I reach for the prize and the prize, I wonder what's wrong. Well, I gotta move on, gotta keep my head up, yo, I gotta stay strong. All my life I kept my eyes on the prize. But every time I reach for the prize and the prize, I wonder what's wrong. Well, I gotta move on, gotta keep my head up, yo, I gotta stay strong. What up, T-Dot? What up, T-Dot? Yeah, make some some noise for my brother Bishop Brigante right here in the building.
Me and Bishop, we've done a lot of shows together and everything, and he's doing a lot of stuff with the KOTD, and I'm doing my thing as well, so it's like it was good for us to reconnect and go up there because, you know, and then it led to us also being in the studio again today because there's a good vibe, a good chemistry, and so we get together and we just go and try to make the best out of everything we can do.
Stormo in the building, you know what it is. Kennedy with 401.
Yes, King of the Dot.
Oh, my phone died.
With King of the Dot, because I was, I was the undefeated guy, I started throwing battles.
Dope.
So I would throw like Echo Fest, which was a huge festival at the Docks. Kanye West, Nas, tremendous artists.
Kanye was there, crazy.
Oh yeah, it was huge.
Yeah.
He premiered. I was sitting on the stage the whole time, and he premiered "Touch the Sky."
Crazy.
That was like that was just it was nutty, and so I actually was hired by Echo to throw because I was the champ. I threw a big rap battle event there, and I brought in people from America. I brought in people from New York, and legends from the underground out there, and threw this big event. It was nuts. And then after that, I threw this one Crave Fest with BET, and then I was throwing these really big battle rap events, and there was this guy that kept getting into them, and his name was Organic, and he was nuts. He was like a very aggressive, harsh battle rapper, and he was kicking everybody's ass. So Organic, I got to know him through that. If I was judging a battle, he was in that battle and he was kicking ass. And so that's how I got to meet and know Organic. And then eventually, I had no idea that he started something in the park. And then by the second or third one, my boy Biz was like, yo, come check out this thing. This kid Organic throws is called King of the Dot. And I went down to this place, I think it was on Dundas. Keelan Dundas was in this basement.
Yeah.
And I went there and, everybody was so excited that I was there. Yeah. They were like, I guess because all these kids were like battle rappers and of the culture, and they were just like so excited about what was going on. And then Bishop was there. It was a cool thing. I was excited to see this.
Yeah.
I didn't think of anything like that. And then they were so supportive. The fans were so great, and I got hammered. I got hammered.
Really?
I got hammered, and I had a time of my life. I ended up co-hosting. And then I said, yo, tell me when these go on all the time. And then I kept going and going, and then it got bigger a little bit. And then I was like, throwing ideas, and I became an official host, and I became, a part of the team. And then all of a sudden I became a part of the business. And then now I'm like, I talk to these guys. That was a great person to interrupt. Friday, shout out Friday. And I had, I kept going, and then, I can't even go a day where I don't have like, multiple hour conversations with Organic because we're just so heavy on our business with King of the Dot. Like we work so hard every single day.
Pay-per-view?
Out, yeah, pay-per-view. Our pay-per-views are nuts.
Stop.
We have the best pay-per-views in the game.
Yeah,
and,
the cinematography is so live on that.
And the
like,
supporters, all the supporters and the fans, like man, I just love them so much.
So you as a battle rapper, there was a hiatus there. How long was that actually?
12 years.
12 years.
12 years. And I never battled in the written format. So this was all, all this stuff was so cool to me, but there's still a little piece of me that was like, man, this is how Jin got me, you know what I mean? But from the time that I dominated, it was never like that. You weren't able to prepare and write. It was on the spot.
So explain that.
Yeah.
Explain the art of battle rap today. Okay. Because you have theatrics, right? Like it's...
You research, there's personals, there's punches, there's performance, there's surprises, people bring people on stage, people expose a lot. It's like really aggressive soap opera. It's like if you jump into battle rap now and just and you like somebody, right? And then you look them up again because you like what they did, you're gonna find a huge backstory on that person. On everybody, and then you're gonna be like, oh my God, I gotta figure out why did this happen, and then I gotta go here and watch this battle, and this is why this happened, and it's just so it like sometimes.
So in terms of the culture and interest, are you seeing because we're seeing like attention? There's just so much content out there.
Yeah.
So we're seeing podcasts are blowing up. You know what I mean?
It's
complex.
big business.
So like,
big business.
are you guys still feeling like the hunger for it?
Absolutely, absolutely. We just always try to be innovative. That's how we stay passionate about it, because we try to do things this way. We have an event called Blackout, and it's where we don't even tell the fans who's battling who. We just announce Arsenal's on the card.
This is it. How do the MCs prepare for that? Because I was there for that.
Well,
How
no,
do you
they know who they're battling.
Oh,
yeah, they know who they're battling. Remember, it's written. It's written.
Okay, that's right.
It's not freestyle.
Okay, that's right.
So they know who they're battling.
Okay.
But they're not allowed to tell anybody who they're battling.
Cool.
They just got to prepare, do their stuff, and when their names get called, the fans go nuts, and then they battle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's how it's called the mystery event. We keep it. Very, very heavy duty under lock and key. There's only like 3 people that ever know the full card going into the event, and maybe 4 of us. Yeah, 4 of us. And some staff doesn't even want to know. Some staff don't. They want the surprise in the event because it's so exciting. Then we have World Domination, where we fly people in from all around the world to compete. We've had people from South Africa. We've had people from Australia, the Philippines. We've had people from all over the world come out for that event. We have LA division, where we throw bunker events.
You feel it like I ain't got to knock it. Say what, say what, say what? Lock it in my pocket. 2 tickets to your ecstasy. Standing next to me, singing you, but you're getting stressed. Snapchat, kill, don't play an ass. I've never seen it, I was like, damn, girl, do you have a man? Thought even the thing was not this way. You told me no, I was kind of surprised. When y'all late nights, spending days. You see the walk, you were walking over my mind. And the talk, I was talking. Ain't nothing wrong, cause we full grown. Even in the morning, till we strong, waking up the blind, getting all confused. Let's show up from your boyfriend. Don't run these trying to detail. Let's cruise with the wind, blow the speed to sail so we can rock on. Cruise on, the days can be fussy and thought. Say it, we run out of day, say it, say what, in my pocket. 2 tickets to your ecstasy. And come to a trick that's next to me. If she win, if she win, if she win, I'ma hit it, I'ma hit it. If she win, I'ma hit it. If she win, if she win, I'ma hit it, I'ma hit it, I'ma hit it. Pull it out, pull it out, pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. Hey, that was actually a surprise because I wasn't really knowing that one was coming up. Me too. When you see the stakes below, we'll swallow all the
What did I tell you? What I tell you? Man, I forgot to tell y'all, in case y'all didn't know the story, I actually have a confession to make. Quick confession. This is the Dear Hip Hop 20 years later album release party and celebration. But the album took a little longer than expected to come out, so in truth, and we're in November, Rap Essentials Volume 1 actually came out 21 years ago. For the real heads who know. So it only made sense I had to have my man do the track 21 Years, which is on that album, right? And of course he's put out so many classics since then. One more time for my man Choclair.
Congratulate Daddy IU. Make sure you check it out, man. Yeah, come on, bro. Yeah, come on, you know the shit. Hands up, man. Come on, man. You know the shit. Come on, man.
Destroying mics, real talk. Concrete Mob! How many of y'all have Rap Essentials Volume 1? Then you know that was a banger, and it was crazy, the whole album.
WWETV New York this week speaks with the founding father of hip-hop, GrandDaddy IU, who has collaborated with legends like Tupac and Jay-Z. He speaks with Miss Goldi about mumble rappers and more.
Welcome to Worldwide Entertainment TV, and I am your host, Miss Goldi, and I have the pleasure of interviewing in the Oval Office at the presidential desk, Mr. GrandDaddy IU himself.
Absolutely.
Say what's up to the people.
What up, y'all? God damn it.
Yeah, I love it. He's such an awesome character, and I had the pleasure of having him on the Miss Goldi to You radio show, and now I got him live at YouTube Space, New York, live and direct. GrandDaddy IU, I bet y'all don't have no juice card like that. So, GrandDaddy IU, tell everyone what's going on with you. What you got going on right now?
Right now, I'm still promoting my latest album. That's PIMP. Paper is my priority. If y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying. Get that online everywhere, like iTunes, Amazon, all that shit. and most of all, if you know what I'm saying, if you don't got it, get it from my website first, because I get that money direct with. Just, you know what I'm saying?
He want his direct check.
Yeah.
So tell him what the website is.
GrandDaddyIU.com.
GrandDaddyIU.com.
Yeah.
Make sure you support hip hop. I know I've asked you this question before, but you are one of the pioneers of hip hop. You are one of the founding fathers. You help get this genre up off the ground and keep it viable. How do you feel about hip hop right now?
I usually would say fuck this shit, cause all that shit is whack. But now recently, I heard of a new cat named, I think his name is Nick Grant. Right? Nick Grant. He's spitting that real shit, that boom bap shit. Always like J. Cole. Other than that, like all this new shit, I don't even know what it's called, what his name is, none of that shit. I don't listen to it.
So, for the new project you are working on, what is the outcome that you are looking for?
Right now, I just want to spread, you know what I'm saying, the real shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like you got people from my genre that's actually feeding into this new shit. And sorry to say, you know what I'm saying, some of them niggas is my man, but you looking stupid trying to do this young dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Come on, man, stick to, like I always tell people, if I go to a Patti LaBelle concert, I don't want to hear her trying to be motherfucking Janae Oko or whatever, like one of these new bitches, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hear some Patti shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Niggas, you already got your core audience. If you from my era, you know what I'm saying? They want to hear IU do IU.
Right.
Rakim do Rakim. You know what I'm saying? EPMD do.
Please don't let me hear you on no trap music.
You would never. You would never. I'll jump off the goddamn Empire State Building first before I do that.
Let everybody know where they can find you and how they can support you. And I love following you on Facebook, and you always have some funny things that I can laugh at. That's always truthful, though.
They shut me down so many times. You know that on Facebook, but fuck Facebook, man. For real. But I'm still on there. I'm back on there, but I'm now on IU Bay on Facebook. But you can you get me on Twitter at GrandDaddy IU. What's that shit? Instagram, original GrandDaddy. And my website, GrandDaddyIU.com. Go there every day. And buy some shit. All my albums
buy
there.
Something.
You know what I'm saying? I got hats, t-shirts, all that shit.
Support the original reason why we have hip-hop, why African Americans have a voice in their community, and why we have power. It has come from the music culture that we have experienced, and we have we're losing our voice, we're losing our power by watering down what people like GrandDaddy IU have established.
That 20 years ago, shit was a lot different than it is right now. Had we not had urban music played on television, on Much Music, Dear Hip Hop and a whole shit ton of other songs would have never got no love across the country and across the world. We have people to thank that we're indebted to. And on behalf of every artist on this stage, every artist out there, and every artist across Canada, I want to say thank you to people like Michael Williams, the host of Soul of the City and Rap City. And I'm so honored to present a very special guest tonight who I need y'all to join me with in showing love to. Toronto, make some noise for the legend himself, Master T!
All right, still hanging out at the after party, and with me from Death Row. Introduce yourself, my man.
I'm Suge Knight and Tupac Shakur.
All right.
Well, definitely want to thank you all. Big up to Daddy, 20 years, make some noise, make some noise. You know, also, he mentioned Michael Williams. You definitely have to mention Michelle Geister as well, from Rap City. You know, just last week, Roxy's in the house, she's in the back. Roxy's in the house, trust me. Masha T, don't leave it on Roxy. So, I just had the legend Maestro. I sat down with him. We had a chat on a brand new short film called Prescriptive TV. And you know, the amazing thing is just how legendary Canadian hip hop really and truly is. But you know, one of the things is my contribution was one of the first things when I had the opportunity to go on the air back in 19-something. Yeah, we know you guys are just like a youths, just hanging out, doing your thing. And my aunt one time said to me, she said, you know, Tony, you raised those children. You raised a lot of those hip-hop children. She did, honestly, and she said something that I found quite interesting. You know, if those shows are on the TV, all this violence wouldn't be happening out there across all the area. But aside from that, one of the things that was important for me was to support, as I call it, and still call it, Canadian products. That was anything from R&B, hip-hop, dance, reggae music. It was very important for me when I was doing extended mix, right through to the mix, to make sure we supported what we have right here in Canada. So, enjoy the night. 20 years has gone by real fast. The brother still looks good though, eh? 20 years? You kidding me? Watch him. Have a great night. Peace, one love.
WWETV UK speaks with the UK grime founding father, Stormin MC. He speaks with correspondent Raggo Zulu Rebel about surviving skin cancer.
That's some emergency thing I
that is a whole new level. After the grime, 6 years ago, grime got a bit funny. 6 to 7 years ago, grime went a bit
that when
mad.
house come out? Like
Yeah,
funky
house come out. So you're either going to be a funky house MC, or you're going to try and still do grime.
Everyone started trying to rap.
Oh, you're going to rap?
Everyone started trying to rap. Or not trying to rap, doing like commercial songs or R&B tunes with hooks on them and stuff, and it was a bit uncomfortable for some people.
Yeah, and me loving the stage, there was no more grime raves. They were trying to lock them down. So it was like you get one grime rave every 6 months, going from 3 to 4 every week. So you're like, what am I going to do?
How did you survive in that time?
Exactly. So I linked up with a very old school friend, Shabba D, who was very close with my uncle. And I was just going around him.
Family,
yeah, I was just going around him and vibes in. And one night it was like, I'm going to take you to a rave called Breaking Science. Come with me, see what it's like. I swear I got in that rave. And the feeling, it was like, I want this. This is what I want. Like, the energy, the vibes. So, right at the end of the set, Shabba passes me the mic, have a little switch, but that's not my genre. So, I'm spitting grime bars on drum and bass, so I'm finding finding it a bit hard. So then I've come back after the show and like, Shabba's been like, you've got something, you know? Like, if you kept at it, you never know. So I said to myself, let me take a year out of grime and do drum and bass. And I started writing to drum and bass, writing. Year later, I get an award for best breakthrough drum and bass MC. Yeah? You're like, hold on a sec, whoa.
Who was the award? Who was the body that?
It was the Drum and Bass Awards.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was official. Do you know what I mean? So after getting that, I thought, wow. Like,
how's it to be embraced by another scene completely?
Amazing,
you're
amazing.
You're kind of a architect of this grime thing. When Nasty, I started, there wasn't a grime, it was garage.
Yeah.
A house and garage with MCs on it and the darker kind of tunes, and then you had like people like your Footsie and Tubby with the sub-low, bassy kind of tunes, and these things started to form. And then after as marketing, and then while it came out, what do you call it?
Yeah.
Grime. And then it started to be, so being from before that to get embraced by this scene, how did that feel?
Like, just out of this world, it's mad to even explain. Just, you've gone from a lot of angrier approach to a more nice and happy approach. So before I'm going to the Raven, do you know what I mean? Now I'm, you understand? That
you're free.
Yes, and that is what I think I needed. I needed that the freeness, to be a bit more open about things and not so secluded, you know?
I think that comes a lot from being a similar age group, similar places. A lot of our genre, even that grime thing, was young men trying to find themselves.
Yeah.
So they hadn't yet experienced certain things or whatever. D&B has a bit of age.
Yeah, definitely.
So people have kind of gone through their puberty, let's say, their musical puberty of who am I as kind of stroppy teenager and kind of rare. I'm an adult and I'm alive and I'm still here. Wait, let's have a good time because this is why we did this. So it's matured. And so you think that's why you feel a bit more free in that?
Definitely, and to be around people you've always looked up to, i.e. Skibbity, Shabba, X-Man, Bassman, Ragga Twins. You're amongst these. Your name is next to them on flyers. You're standing with them. You're actually doing shows with them. You need to be up to the mark. You can't be some silly little kid hyping up around legendary people like this.
Like a new challenge.
Definitely.
Okay. All right, well, this brings us up to the current day. BRB, be right back.
Yeah, man.
What's going on for this?
There it is there. Me and my friend Sharky Major decided to sit together just before my mad operation.
We'll get back to that.
Yeah.
Or should we deal with that first?
I think we should deal with that first.
Okay, Towel Gang.
Yeah, man. Towel Gang. Those who don't know, I was suffering from stage 2 skin cancer.
What? Lying part. See it there?
All the way.
He was?
I was. I had a huge tumour on the side of my face. It was actually taking over me. I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't want to go out. I didn't even want to see my kids. Then it got to the point where the doctor said, you're going to have a big operation. This operation's going to be very serious. It's life or death. It's going to be a 12-hour operation. How do you... This was about 6 months ago.
Okay.
So I was there like thinking to myself, what can I do?
You're a man with a new lease on life.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm now sat back and I thought to myself, I could die. I could live. Forget dying. Dying's a myth. I'm going to live. Yeah? Get me in that studio. I worked my heart and soul and put everything into it. I knew that I would be right back. There's no way of that not happening. So I made sure that was the name of it before. Some people wait to the end. I named mine before, yeah? I made songs about stuff that hadn't even happened that I was going to make happen.
Prophecy.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I did. And put it together, put it out. By the time it was pre-released, the pre-orders had gone mad that we was #1 in the pre-orders already. Yeah. By the time it was released, the night it came out, 12 o'clock, ping, we was at #1 in the electronic charts. We was running that.
Can we get a round of applause?
Huge respect. And that is to do with all the fans, supporters, everybody backing around and being strong and believing in yourself.
And as well, when you have a cause that is more than just vanity, it's more than just, this is who I am, this is my life. See there? I want to live, you know? And people must be able to relate to that, do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
A long time we turn around and watch the music, so to see man fight, to survive, to be here, and to continue to create is a powerful thing, man, so
definitely,
kudos, man. I salute that. Highly, man, highly. All right, so it brings us into the mixtape. Who's on the mixtape?
We got Ras Demo.
Legend.
Definitely huge news from the tune Fire. You know what I mean? You can't. You got Merkston from the new crew, gang, whatever you want to call them. The movement. That's Gets. Scorcher, Devlin. Yeah, you called it Reinforce. They've re-come back with an extra. You know what I mean? We've got Shabba D on there, of course. A singer called Taeyong, who I rate very highly. Another one called Inferno. A new up-and-coming drum and bass MC called Swifter, doing a lot right about now. And also I had to have the legends on there, Sharky Major, Nasty Jack, Hitman Hyper, and the guy Teddy Buckshot, who's causing madness on the roads right now. So, yeah, man.
Okay, so that brings us up right to the now. Well, talking about, you're saying artists and that new artists that are coming, is there anyone that you can recommend for people that don't know? You're on a stage on a platform, people know you. Is there anyone that you're listening to or liking or that you want to push forward into the forefront for the world to check out? Because we've got to bring forth the next
There's a new artist called Black Steve. Look out for this guy. This guy is abnormal. I'm not saying this just because he is my brother, but he is taking the place by storm. Yeah? He's absolutely... Yeah, YouTube it, Black Steve, yeah? Also, Swifter, Traumatic, Azar and Grimer, another guy called King Ra, coming out of major music, look out for him also, and Inferno, the singer, definitely.
Boom, boom, boom. That's us, man. The YouTube train's put up in the station. Boom.
They are.
Storm. That's us, man. The YouTube
big respect, man. Done now.
Yeah. Storm. Boss it!
Boss it.
Boss it!
Tear hip-hop and squish them together in this weird, crazy Frankenstein amalgamation, crazy hip-hop shit that we'd like to do for you. You with it? Let's go.
The young people now that is spearheaded.
More music in the monitors if we can't hear you.
They know the American version, not the Canadian version.
Hands high in the sky, come on. Everybody hands high like this, come on. Yeah, hands high in the sky, come on. Yeah, what? Your resume is weak, resistant to be hesitant to speak. The peasant in the street is speechless and the blessings on the seat. We're talking MCs who barely walk a twinkle in the constellation. We barely walk a twinkle in the conversation. The major crew we was thought to be a big deal. Who was necessary for the movement of fifth wheel? We're feeling the doubt through you niggas like complicated, giving you the advantage, but giving you the upper hand. Ha! Second nigga sensible, you ain't stretch acceptable, so respectable, look no respect for you. You probably thought you had some kind of potential, but it's probably insecure, have them to represent you.
Student, study every angle of the crowd. As present, you just sit in front of the class. Concentrate on details, double check about math. Graduate up, professor, enough for lesson could pass out. Class downtown, get up in strong, roll out to hit the street, we're gonna keep the rap style slow. The scenario for rapping was the only thing that you politician ever choose ill. What's here is true. Revolution wasn't televised. Loud at the barbecue, three boys freestyle, exercise. But recognize, nothing ever stays in the still. The rock essentials is just that. Let's go.
Yo, the message is this. Our expressions exemplify reality. Cause every positive move you make a make it. Caught up in the rhyme that truly perpetrated. Yo, the message is this. Yo, we make true to you rule. Cause every positive move you make a make it. Caught up in the rhyme that truly perpetrated. This is more than music, it's still human. For the rocking my shell toe. In this game I was exposed. To instrumentals, want to have the shoulders up the feeling. Had to have something to say. Started to script with head. I'm saying you ready, shots at me straight. Bring it to Manny, Annie who won it. Never front. Let's race around from a concentration. I put my time in, still rocking, relevant shit. Why you swinging next? I rep the goals. I come from broken roads. 6 stones in this world on the road. With our souls, I do it for the team to the old. What up, Kenny? What up, Tuesdays? What